This is what happens to my hair when I don't blow dry it at night. Good morning, friends. It's gonna be a lot of straightening this morning. Today is Thursday. It is Whole30 day 4. I started on Monday, January 2nd. No. Yes, January 2nd. Bennett, honey. Bennett has decided he's no longer sleeping in. I've managed to get him to sleep past 4 a.m. If only we can get him past 5 a.m. It is 6:10. We've been up for an hour. And I've just been relaxing and snuggling with him, and that's totally fine. I'd much rather 5 than 4, so I'll take it, and I don't mind the extra snuggles in the morning. Rob's home with him today and tomorrow, so it's fine. The days that I have to wake up early to bring him to my parents, I don't really have to anymore. My mom and my sister just really love having him. If he happens to wake up before 5, Rob is waking up with him, so that's really helpful. But I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna pack and eat for the day. I just wanna throw out a disclaimer about my Whole30. I am not following the rules for coffee. I am... Sweet Pea, what's the matter? This TV is so loud. What happened? Let me turn this down. It's still like dark in here. So the purpose of the Whole30, I'm gonna leave a link down below for you guys because I'm not gonna explain. What is the trouble, mister? I forgot where I was. I think the reason people do a Whole30 to find out what bothers their systems, all of these things. If you're doing it the first time, I think it is really important to follow those guidelines. This is not my first time. I am just not doing that. I'm in a Whole30 group, and this poor woman posted that she was having like a compliant juice smoothie drink from Trader Joe's, totally fine. And she's like, people are attacking her for not like following the full spirit of the Whole30. Which I totally get. But it's your own personal journey. Everybody's is different, and everybody chooses different things to follow. So I am using this in my coffee and this. That's just my choice. If you are doing this for the first time, I wholly recommend you following the real rules and not doing this. That's just my opinion. But again, it's your journey. It's not mine. It's not the creator of the Whole30s. It's not the people that are telling you otherwise. You do you. So I just wanted to throw out that disclaimer. So we could technically call this a Whole30-ish, like I said in that first video. But I just knew that, you know, it was going to be hard for me because coffee's my favorite thing. And my motto is life is too short for bad coffee. So yes, it is I know that some people don't want the sweetened coffee because it like triggers your sugar dragon. It's not doing that for me. I'm not doing this for the original benefits of a Whole30. I'm doing it to clean up my diet and help my habits. And that's just my choice. If you have a problem with that, you don't have to follow along this journey. You don't have to tell me. I'm just sharing real, true life. But anyway, I am going to please ignore my mess back here, as per the usual. Rob finally I went to Costco like a few days ago, and last night he got the stuff out of my trunk. What? You want to say cheese? Cheese. I love you. Bennett, I love you. I cannot handle this child. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna pack for breakfast, lunch, and yeah. So breakfast is gonna be 2 hard-boiled eggs and 2 pieces of turkey bacon. This is not the turkey bacon I showed in my haul because that had sugar in it. This is Applegate turkey bacon, and it's Whole30 approved. I just prefer turkey bacon to regular bacon. It's just my preference. Lunch is, I only had 2 slices left. It's the Applegate turkey breast that's Whole30 approved. I need to get more. And then I have a little salad here of cucumber, tomatoes, red onions, olives, these olives from Aldi. I love them. They've got jalapenos in them. And then I'm gonna bring an avocado with me and chop that up and put it in here at lunch because I don't want it to go brown. And then I'm gonna have an apple. And yeah, that is my breakfast and my lunch. I'm also gonna season this with salt and pepper. I don't have any dressings right now that are allowed for Whole30, so I don't really need dressing. I'm just gonna put salt and pepper on this anyway. And now, where'd the cucumber go? Where'd the cucumber go? He was eating the other half. Where's the other cucumber? Uh-oh. Where is it? You threw the cucumber? Honey. Do we throw food? Oh, that face. I'm gonna fill up my water bottles. All right, friends, I'm home from work. I'm having a banana. You're not even supposed to snack on Whole30, but like I said this morning, I'm doing my Whole30. I just talked to my sister about this. And this is what works for me. Bennett is a mess and refusing yogurt for his snack. I don't know why he enjoys when I have to shove it in his face. Yummy, right? More? Now he wants it. He was legit just fighting me on it. I literally just have, I'll show you. Now he's saying, plain organic yogurt and applesauce for him. Sometimes I'll put a little cinnamon, a little chia seeds. Sometimes I put a squeezable yogurt, like not yogurt pouch, squeezable like fruit vegetable pouch that I get at Costco. But I had to run downstairs to get those and I was lazy. But it is, I love when he's home with Rob. It's so easy. School is 10 minutes away and I was home at 3:10. It's 3:25. I have plenty of time with this little peanut before I have to cook dinner. It's just so nice. He's a mess though. He gave Rob a run for his money today. I posted on Instagram that lately he's kind of been off. He used to sleep from like 6:30 to 6:30 and take a 3-hour nap. And now the week of break, one day he woke up at 2:30 and didn't fall back asleep until 5. And then after that, he'd wake up at 4 and want to stay awake. And I really can't complain because he's literally, this is the first time he's ever done something like this. I was talking to somebody at work and they were like, oh, like how did he do with the other sleep regressions? I'm like, we haven't had any other sleep regressions. This is it. So she was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I really can't complain. But I did move his bedtime back. He is working on getting these teeth. So I don't know if that's throwing him off. I don't know if he's just growing. 2 of the mornings he woke up at 4, he was asking to eat. Whoa. More? So we've been trying to feed him more. So after dinner, I pushed dinner a little bit back. I've been offering him a snack before bedtime. And I pushed bedtime back. And now he's waking up at 5, which is totally fine. 5 is better than 4. So, but he was a little cranky today, Rob said. But, you know, there's a mess everywhere. So clearly they played and had fun and everyone survived. Right? And I have no idea what I'm making for dinner. I think salmon, because I didn't take anything out to defrost, if I'm thinking about it. Salmon defrosts a lot quicker than chicken. So definitely salmon. And I'm going to do sweet potatoes, I think, because I haven't had those all week, and Bennett really likes sweet potatoes. Rob does not, but I can make him like rice or something. He's easy to modify with. So that's what I usually do. I make... You say geez. You're eating. I usually make like the main dish, like the meat of the meal, not quote, it is. The meat of the meal is usually Whole30 approved when I'm doing this, and then Rob has it one way, I have it another way. Sometimes it works out that he likes everything. Like last night I made, is my makeup like that? I made a deconstructed burger bowl. It was delicious. I wish I remembered to pick up my camera yesterday to show you guys this recipe. I basically took Paleo Running Mama's. Do you want more? No? Okay. And then instead, I took her recipe and kind of made it my own, but the dressing that she makes in her recipe is delicious. I'll leave it linked down below. It was so good. And so he ate the whole meal that I made just like that. But tonight, I don't think he wants sweet potatoes. But I'll make him rice or something. But yeah. You like that cracker? I'm seriously loving my job so much. Especially, like, I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of the lessons and the routine and the rhythm. Every time that, like, I hit, like, a bump, but like something's a little hard or frustrating, I still just like remember like this is still way better than last year. That preschool was just like a toxic, awful environment. I did learn a lot though. I learned so much. All right, I'm going to clean up this little bugger because he's a mess, finish giving him some yogurt and play with him. You want more yogurt? No? No. Oh my god, I could just eat him alive. Every intention of like showing you guys cooking dinner, but Mr. Crank Pants back there was like having a fit and Rob had to leave to go to the bank for something. He was like legit like climbing up my leg. I had him like next to me helping me. I need to get him like those little kid knives so that they're safe. He's currently eating almonds. I chop them up. I don't let him eat them whole because it makes me nervous. I like cut it. Can I show? Like into threes. I hope it's safe. He asked, like, he was like pointing in the pantry and this is what he was pointing at. So I have sweet potatoes in the oven, roasting up. My air fryer finally broke. So I asked my sister for a new one for Christmas. And I got it, amazing, and it broke halfway through, so she's exchanging it for me. So I'm currently without an air fryer, which is not good for me because I use it like all the time. So I usually do sweet potatoes in the air fryer, and I'm doing salmon, but I have the sweet potatoes going in the oven, and when they're like almost done, I'm gonna put the salmon on the same pan and then finish the salmon because salmon cooks up really quick. And then I just got a little ghee melted for zucchini. And yeah, that's gonna be my dinner. I'm trying to make my zucchini a little bit crispier in the pan this time. Usually when I make them like this, they're like mushy. So I have the heat cranked up and I'm like putting them all on one side. I'm just in the mood for like a zucchini a little bit of a different way. So, because I wanted to air fry them like with almond flour, but I am air fryerless and I'm out of room in the oven because I have different potatoes in there, like the boxed scallop potatoes for Rob in there. So I'm like out of oven space. So I'm doing it like this. All right, friends, nothing fancy, simple, easy Whole30 dinner. All right, guys, it is time to get ready for bed. So I start the coffee maker every night. Well, I don't start, I prep it, I do delay. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna pack myself for lunch. I really wanna repeat the lunch I had today, but I don't have any more turkey slices. I just love the tomato, avocado, cucumber, red onion salad that I made. So I do have leftover salmon. So I think I'm gonna put salmon aside and then make that salad with it. Just because I want to save the sweet potatoes and the zucchini for Bennett because he actually really loved the sweet potatoes and he did try the zucchini. So that's what I'm gonna do. Did you have a nice day with Bennett?
I did.
Are you ready for another day tomorrow?
I am. I hope he's in a better mood.
He's quite
I thought I got.
So yes, Rob has Bennett again tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow for the day. ignore the mess. That's his job to clean it up. We still have a mess over here. Story of our life. My life. But yeah, so I'm going to put the salmon, take one, I have one piece left. I cooked 3 pieces. Rob had one, I had one. And I really thought Bennett was gonna eat it because he thought it was pizza. He kept saying, pizza, pizza. So I was like, oh, okay, you want some? And he tried it, but it just, I don't think it was his favorite. He like handed it back to me, legit took the piece and handed it back to me because I gave it to him like a chunk, like pizza. It was hilarious. I mean, I feel bad, but whatever. So that's what I'm gonna pack for lunch. I'm gonna set the coffee maker to delay, and this is day 4 of my Whole30. Oh my gosh. I think being busy with like work and being a mom, it's going a lot faster this time. I mean, it's only day 4. Catch me again on the weekend. But yeah, this weekend I will film another haul and meal plan, and hopefully on Sunday I have time to like show you how I prep. Last Sunday I did not. So hopefully this Sunday I can do that for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and if you're new and you're interested in staying here, if not, whatever. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.